But the interface won me over once it hit the Mighty Plus, which is not the point that we're supposed to be talking about right now. So I'm sorry.
We keep doing that, goddammit. As soon as we're finished with Bull, we're done talking about this
We're
fucking
done with
thing.
this ball. We're done with this fucking crap, dude. Goddamn.
I want to talk about Mighty. Oh, that's fucking great.
I'm really proud of myself with the Mighty Plus. I'm really proud of myself with the Mighty Plus. Like
Yeah.
I went back to like my old Troy with the Mighty Plus, man. Like that fucking thing sat on my desk, the Mighty Plus, wrapped in plastic
Crazy.
for 24 hours.
I'm shocked.
For 24 fucking hours.
I'm not even sure I believe that, but I do.
Yeah, you were there. People in the Discord were there. Like I was showing, like, look, it's I haven't opened it yet because I had to like clean slate my emotional state. Like I had to like meditate on it and like wipe away like the fanboy, like, cause like the Mighty is my buddy, you know. It's like it's in my pocket all the fucking time. So the Mighty, I liked the Mighty Plus before it arrived. Like it was inevitable. Like so I had to like really like come to like an emotional status of like looking at this thing from like a really zoomed out point of view, like on the price and on the features, and so I had to get there.
I love that about you. I like it that you kind of cleanse the palate, so to speak, and get things ready, you know. I don't know how you did it, dude. My shit was open within 45 minutes. I literally went to the post. I didn't expect it. It was there 30 minutes before I went live. And towards the end of the thing, I was done with my stuff, and I was like, yeah, man, you guys want... So we just open boxed it impromptu, didn't mean to, and kind of like on the spot started fucking with the feet. Was like, what the hell? So anyhow, it was kind of fun to kind of play around with it. But no, I couldn't have done that. I don't know how you do it, bro. That's... Well, I'm impressed.
I for one, I feel like I have to. You know, like... I feel like people are coming to me to watch my content to see like an impartial presentation. Mm-hmm. You know, because you see some of the other contents. There's not a lot of it out there right now, thankfully. Like YouTube has wiped a lot of it out, but there's so much content about vapes or products that's called a review, and it's whoa, and it's the first unboxing, and it's like a paid sponsored thing, or it's made by somebody who's literally selling the product, you know, and like they're not even being honest about how their brand is connected to the brand of the vape, you know. Like some of that's still out there. So I felt like the community needs, here is a presentation of the vapes, a middleman between the vape makers and the vape consumers and the vape users. Someone to help cut all the fucking bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit.
Yep.
And translate it to, here's how shit really works. Here's how it's used. And that's how I built my vision of my brand.
Dude, I appreciate that and respect that about you, man. I think we need that. You know what I mean? And you do it well, so it's dope. I fucking love it, man. It's funny. This is some of the times you guys don't know this, but this is some of the force of the very little conflict that Troy and I have is usually this kind of stuff, because our styles are totally different. Like, I started out reviewing vapes on the forum in public. Like, somebody would send 3 of us a vape, and we'd all sit there and talk about it on the forum in public. And that we didn't have a back room or anything, and that's just how we kind of hash things out. And then so I just kind of started out that way. So I'm like used to forming my opinion in public view, if that makes sense. Like, I'm used to coming onto the forum and saying, I had this killer session last night, and I don't know what that means, but blah blah blah, and then coming in 2 nights later and going, man, that session sucked, not the, you know, and then over the course of 2 weeks kind of with the help of the think crowd, the crowd think and all that, to be able to form an opinion. And I've always, felt very confident in that opinion because there's a lot of eyes on it. You know what I mean? So, but so anyhow, yeah, I always want to talk about shit before Troy does, because Troy's gonna hold it in a box for a minute. And I'm like, damn it! Oh, you're going.
Let's get the fucking Mighty Plus in here.
Yeah.
Can we get a Mighty Plus in here?
Can we get a Mighty Plus in the house?
Jerry, it's
I'll
been
go this way with it.
It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah. We literally have been talking about it seriously talking about it for 3 to 4 years, and even talking about it in the industry like it was gonna happen for almost 2 years now. I mean, it's been on hold forever. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Look at that. There you go. Looking dope.
Keep talking. I want to upload a clip.
Oh, right on. Okay, so you're doing that. So anyhow, man, Troy and I are stoked to tell you what we think of it, if it's any better or worse, and the differences between this and the Mighty. Because I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the Mighty. That's for damn sure. We've been beating the hell out of that for a long time and talking about how good it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, could this shit really be any better? We told you before. We didn't expect it to be any better in the vapor category. We expected some features for sure, being able to stand one of them. But we didn't expect the vapor to be better. If they could, great. But that was, I was gonna be surprised if the vapor was better, personally.
Right, like they know that they have the product perfected. For what it is, for what people want out of the Mighty, which is that smooth, delicious vapor at the full spectrum of temperatures that are in their safety range. And I think they chose that range for reasons. Yep. Because for the device to be medically certified in all the different countries or whatever, it probably needs to fit within their vaporization specs and whatnot.
Yep.
So I don't think that they were going to give us the temp expansion, which would have been nice. I would have loved to see a Mighty that goes to 440 or something like that.
Right.
But it would change what the Mighty is to the world market. And they're not going to do that.
No. And all their shit's been coming together anyhow. Nothing's been really leapfrogging. Ever since the Plenty, when they started adding conduction to their vapor, I mean, the original Volcano is really the only true convection vape they've made. Everything else has been a Plenty, which has got the conduction added, and then their portables, which both have it added, and the fucking go back to the hybrid and make that. And so it's like everything's been coming together. So this is not going to go off and be some crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna run this one for a while.
Mm-hmm. Hope they're not going to give us replaceable batteries, because that breaks the UL certification or whatever it is for all those different exports. So we're not going to get all the fancy shit that some people were wanting, but they did give us what they gave us, the ceramic bowl.
Give us the rundown on what they did do. What did they do, Troy? Ceramic bowl here.
So we got the ceramic bowl, which is so hard to photograph and focus. It's like a bronze colored ceramic. It feels pretty fucking durable. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They added a warning label up here that says hot, in case you didn't know.
You didn't know what you were doing.
And then they switched from the little 3.5 whatever millimeter
barrel,
that little wall jack barrel plug. They gave us USB-C, but they didn't give us like the fast charger in the box. So they just gave us USB-C capabilities. So if you plug
it in, they moved it to the other side too.
Oh shit, you're right.
It used to be under the push button. Now it's on the other side. So your stands are going to need to be replaced.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
I didn't either until I came back day 2 on it.
You went to put your Mighty Plus in a stand, Jerry?
Yeah, then I was like, well, fuck, does the old stand still fit it? And it does.
Why would you use a stand? Because
what's that?
The feature that I forgot to mention. The feet.
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot them completely. Imagine that. But the feet. We'll talk about the feet
later.
Okay.
No, that's the change. We're talking about what they changed right now.
Yeah, so they added the feet, but yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, the circuitry updates, yeah.
You still got to take the stand out to get it to stand up all by itself. When you do that, it's arguable that it stands better.
Yeah.
The conditions might have a play at all. So it has an angle to it. I mean, this one's leaning back here, and the Mighty, well, this would be straight up and down. So I mean, you can see the difference. That's the angle. But when you take the no, when you watch out, buddy. When you take this, like, let's say you were like, fuck this, I'm not gonna take this fucking thing out every time to make it stand, because that's my thing is, I mean, look, this can make it stand. I don't need this fucking thing. I want this fucking thing, and so I really want it on here too. And so I was like, yeah, let's see if it'll go on here. So I put it on here, and yeah, it'll fit. Works just fine. Covers up the USB port a little bit, and then when you look at it, it's got a big gap in there. You can see right through it because it doesn't go all the way down because of those feet. So if somebody's going to make this work, they're going to have to adjust the cutout from one side to the other and make room inside for the feet. And then we'll have what we want in stores and Bickle to do. Fucking this on that. Crafty plus on here.
The crafty bottom on the Mighty. What? Can't they just make it flat?
It's not that they're prideful. It's not even we're correcting their design. We just want their design on their other design. That's all. Just fucking move it on over there. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
Does it even need to stand up?
does it need to stand up? Okay. Do you load it without it? I mean, is it easy for you? Pinch. You actually have mastered that. For me, I made a mess. It was unacceptable for me to have the bits all over the gap. I don't like that. That doesn't work for me.
You don't like having bits in the gap. Okay.
I don't like bits in the gap. It
Noted.
fucks with my brain. It's not wrong. It's not bad. Just fucks with my brain. It's
Do you use the loader? Because the Mighty Plus doesn't come with the little loader tool and
Yeah, I have this all night long.
Okay, but that's aftermarket. That's Delta 3D Studios.
Love it.
I love
Better
that.
than the fucking one that comes with.
It's a great little. What? You don't like the one that it comes with?
Well, actually came with. Nothing comes with anymore. You don't get a grinder. You don't get the loading tool, and you don't get you don't get the speed charger. That's for sure on the Mighty. So, oh, and you don't get the concentrate pad anymore. There's not even a concentrate pad in there.
Oh shit! I didn't even fucking notice that. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.